Making a perfectly straight cut with a circular saw is a breeze if you have a saw guide like this. I'll show you how to make your own. Make the straight edge by chalking in a line 5 inches from the edge. Then saw along the line. Don't worry, this cut doesn't have to be perfect. We're using this 12-inch wide strip of inexpensive underlayment for the base, but you can use any thin plywood. Face the factory edge of the straight edge away from you and set the base on top. Line up the edges and attach the base to the straight edge with short screws. Draw a line to show where the edge of the straight edge is. Then put a double row of screws about 12 inches apart. Make sure the screw heads are slightly recessed so they don't scratch the plywood when you're using the saw guide. Turn over the assembled saw guide, clamp it to a pair of sawhorses, then saw off the excess base material. Here's how you actually use the saw guide. Mark both ends for your cutting width, then line the saw guide up with the marks and clamp it at both ends. Now you're ready to cut. That's how easy it is to make a straight edge saw guide. Keep the saw guide with your circular saw in your garage or workshop. You'll be surprised how often it'll come in handy, especially if you don't have a table saw.